Dr. Stossier,
Okay.
welcome back on the show. I'm super excited to have you again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
Such a pleasure for me too. Well, my question today is based on anti-aging, and it's a big subject with all of us. What are the things that we should start with in terms of our diet when we want to slow the process of aging?
First of all, I think the term anti-aging is not really a right one and a good one, because when we start our life, we know we get older. This is an aging process. And the aging process is a very natural process, and what we can do, we can slow it down. So we can make sure that the aging, the physiology of aging, takes more time.
Right.
We know from animals that if they eat less food, they live longer. For rats, for example, we know if we feed them with less calories, they live 50% longer. So it's difficult to demonstrate on human beings because their lifespan is longer, but theoretically we can extend our lifespan by 20 to 50%. The bad thing on that is we have to start early with eating less, but it's never too late. A good recommendation in our days is, for example, dinner canceling. Eat less in the evening.
Okay.
We know that from different things, so we also have the recommendation in our country, breakfast like a king, lunch like a citizen, and dinner like a beggar. So that's a good idea in general. The second, when we get a lot of energy in our body, which we need to act normally, we also take the oxygen, and oxygen creates some side effects which we call free radicals. So the free radicals, they interfere with the lifespan, because the more free radicals we have, the less time to live we have.
Okay.
So this is an effect on the aging process. So we need food which gives us a lot of antioxidants to reduce this, or to keep the free radicals in an acceptable range. And we will find these antioxidants, for example, in food with intensive colors: vegetables, broccoli, green, pepper, red, courgettes, and so on. All the intensive colors, beetroots, red one, they have a lot of antioxidants. And we have it also in fruits with the intensive colors, and in the herbs. Turmeric, for example, the intensive yellow color helps a lot to improve that.
Right. When it comes to different food categories like carbohydrates, proteins, what are the things that we need to choose on a daily basis?
The most important, again, for this process of aging are fatty acids, because the fatty acids help us to rest and regenerate the nerve system, the brain, the immune system. We need them. But it has to be a good quality of fatty acids. So we need the unsaturated fatty acids, which are mainly in cold-pressed vegetable oils. And here especially the omega-3 group is most important. They are also interacting with free radicals. They reduce free radicals, so they are part of the antioxidative strategy too. But for the function of the immune system and so on, they are mostly important. And this is what we call also brain food.
That's amazing. You keep coming back to
Yes.
this city.
Yes.
Any, of course, you know the food pattern that we usually follow. It's also a city where people are really busy and under stress.
Yeah.
Any small changes that people can bring about on a daily basis?
Look, small changes on a daily basis. Try to get as much organic food as you can get. Second, reduce a little bit the intake of the carbohydrates, mainly the short-chain carbs, mean industrial prepared food, white floured cereals, which are industrial prepared and so on. Why? Because the more we have from these carbohydrates, of course, the more energy we offer to the body, but the more exercise, the more physical activity we need, and the more physical activity we have, the more antioxidants we need. If we are not physically active, we gain weight. And of course the protein is also an issue, but we get enough protein, so we don't have to add additional protein. But the major issue is to have more of the cold-pressed vegetable oils and a little bit less of the carbohydrates. And because of the stress in this, not only in this country, because of the stress of our life, I would recommend people to keep the metabolism more on the alkaline side with some minerals and antioxidants. This is, I think, a good strategy.
And to start with.
Yes, right now.
Right now. We all must start it right now.
Right
and
now.
it's never too late, as you said.
No, it's never too late.
Thank you, Dr. Stossier.
Thank you.